Welcome everybody, today we're going to be playing Slay the Princess, which is apparently a psychological horror game. And just sitting here, I'm already fucking shaking, so it's doing its job. also Resident Means fucking around in the background, because I'm
Hello.
a scared little bitch.
I am the emotional support man.
Sounds about right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
End of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Yeah.
Well, I can't hear anything. I just realized.
Holy shit, there's a lot of options.
So was there a narrator?
Yes, there's a narrator.
Okay.
Right now I'm just kind of looking through the different options there are. Fuck it, we're doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
The world ending.
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I don't know, man. Have you checked Twitter recently?
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people. But surely you're not one of those, right?
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Debatable. Oh my god, there's so many fucking choices. The end of the world.
I'm surprised.
Have you considered that maybe the only... Alright, because I've read some of these.
Yeah.
Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution.
Viva la Revolution!
I like how I went from scared to laughing my ass off very quickly.
I mean, that just sounds like you.
Fair enough.
Does it? You're not monarchist. Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess
Wrong.
is better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
doesn't a princess as well, historically speaking, if a monarch dies without an heir, very bad things happen afterward?
Like a republic.
You're not wrong. Turn around and
Seriously?
leave.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
Home.
Of course I do. Back the way I came. Nope is an option.
I suppose you quietly continue down the path away from
Oh
the
my
cabin.
god.
Oh, Lord.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
You're not wrong.
Voice of the
She
hero.
doesn't out.
I don't know. The hero sounds right.
Yeah.
I know nothing of what's happening.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Oh god, we're in a
How
loop.
convenient. Everything's back on track again.
Oh,
Maybe the world
God.
can still be saved after all.
Damn. You really should have gone with the option that's just, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. Turn around and leave again.
Sure, fuck it, we
keen
ball.
on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes.
Remarkably
Yes.
selfish.
That is exactly what I'm here
I've
for.
already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
As long as that's just people, I'm kind of cool with that. Oh. Oh, it's an option.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Well,
Are you
fuck
sure?
you.
I was about to say, are you sure about that?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
Alright,
Now, I'm not
alright.
normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
It's a D&D campaign. We're not allowed to ignore this.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction again.
Alright. It's
There's
a D&D
always a
campaign.
choice. Let
Yeah.
me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone.
Pretty much everyone, but it's not the...
Shows up in cabin, stabs self in
Just go
face.
through with this and listen to him.
Is that an
She's
option?
a princess. We're supposed to save.
I don't know, I've
princesses
never
from
seen this
slavery.
before.
Proceed to the cabin. Okay then, here we go.
Your weird chicken finger.
Yes.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Wait, then who lives here?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
That's a bit suspicious.
That is incredibly suspicious. So, it's just a table, just a knife. Nobody
Yeah.
lives here. This entire situation is suspicious as fuck.
Wait, wasn't this like a tiny cabin in the woods?
Yeah.
Why do they have a front room in a tiny cabin in the woods?
You're not wrong. Also,
And why is a princess here?
that would be an excellent question. You know what, we're just gonna enter the basement. And fuck the
The door
blade.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated
sounds
by
painful.
unseen light in the room below.
What sounds painful?
This is an
Fucking the
oppressive
blade?
place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Damn you.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah.
But I left the blade.
Her voice softly
Yeah.
carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Sure.
Live.
Of course. Of course, that's the part you cling on to.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I mean, it's a princess.
Do you like gambling? Yes. Do you like gambling with your life?
Absolutely.
Literally all the time.
Hey, I'm here to slay you!
How about let's not do that?
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
They did.
Who's they?
Exactly. King and the queen, I
Walk down the
suppose.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah.
She's
Have you tried
beautiful.
breaking your arm?
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Looks can be deceiving.
I am begging
Yeah.
you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Oh. That's actually gonna do I have a dice on the table? I do have a bag of dice. Hold up.
Just whips out a bag of dice.
Because those are both good options. So I'm whipping out a D4 and letting the D4 decide. What the hell are you whipping out?
A coin.
I don't have coins, I have dice. But sure,
Just
go
think
right
of it as a D2.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, I guess the first one's heads.
Yeah.
I got heads.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, why the fuck are you getting that close?
Oh my god, those eyes are huge.
They are comically large. Yeah, how about let's not go with this one at all whatsoever. That's an excellent question.
What have you been eating or drinking?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm going with that.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It has to do with...
Why are you dodging the question?
Why would you dodge that question? What the hell are you eating? At least in Wall-E, we know they were eating the bodies, but what's your excuse?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
Shut up, narrator.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Why are there marks all over? That's a very strange place to have a mark.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm very, very concerned.
So when does the jump scare happen?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just trying to go with basic questions.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Well, ideally, she wouldn't remain Princess for long.
Yes.
This doesn't feel like it's going to be ideally, though. Yeah, that one feels about right. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
Only making this more difficult.
What do you mean, more difficult? My brother in Christ, she is your prisoner. There's no reason for me to be down here.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
Okay.
You're making a huge mistake.
Snaps neck.
Snaps neck.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Wait, who's about to get their neck snapped? Wait a minute.
They're probably you.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Yeah, but there's alternate ways we can go about this.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
There was just a table with a knife on it.
Yeah. That, I hope that's not the
Whoever
direction we're
locked the
going.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm actually trying to see if I can get a slightly better look. Because I don't see a keyhole. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe we can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Stabby,
Attempt to
stabby
make your
time.
way out of the
Stabby,
basement,
stabby.
but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess I'm stuck in here now.
Oh fuck.
Is someone else here?
Yeah, just try the door.
You try the door.
Break down the
It's
door.
locked from the outside.
It's a wooden door.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much effort to simply kick it open.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, that's not an option. Hey, let me out of here.
Shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Haven't you in a bed's the narrator?
Yeah, probably.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Bro, I'm far more terrified of you than I am of the princess. For all I know, you locked me down here, bro.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Yeah, Hero's asking the right questions.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. If
Heard
you
the
wanted
door
me to
slam.
kill her,
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
then why wouldn't you put the knife at the door?
Right.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Don't panic,
If I
we'll
could
be
just get out of
fine.
these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Again, why can't I just do that?
Exactly. It would not take much to take that door down.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates
oh
before
God.
raising her
Oh,
hand to her
oh,
mouth,
fuck.
her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of
Huh.
a wolf.
Yeah, but look at them teeth though.
Hmm.
Like unironically, look at those teeth. Never mind the
Yeah.
crazed look in her eye.
As she rips her flesh from
Huh.
her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure
Oh,
how
there it
made
is.
its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
How did he throw it down without opening the door?
Or we could use it to
Hmm.
free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
That's a threat.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're committed.
Fine. Against your
Oh,
better
oh,
judgment,
oh,
you place the
oh.
blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
I just noticed you have,
Bert-
reptilian arms.
And feathers.
Yeah.
God. Look at the cursor now.
It's very stabby.
It's fucking coated in blood. I think those are... I would say those are more bird than reptilian, but...
Yeah, bird is...
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Fucking hell.
What kind of blade is that?
Of a fucking magic one, apparently.
Yeah.
Her limb falls to the ground.
Yep,
She
okay.
didn't so much as... No.
Okay. Okay, cool.
She smiles softly as her gaze
Bruh.
meets yours,
Gee,
blood from her
fucking
wounded
hell.
arm dripping rhythmically
Are
to
you
the
not
ground.
gonna put a tourniquet on? I
Apparently
mean,
not.
usually you would do that beforehand, but whatever.
How is she still smiling after everything?
I don't think I have
It's
anything
like
for
she
a
isn't even
tourniquet.
bothered by what just happened.
Yeah, but she does.
Oh, right, can simply rip the dress up.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay then.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You
Oh.
can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into
There it is.
Uh-oh.
As the princess approaches the
Oh,
bottom stair, your body
shit.
steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, there was one.
Oh?
Warn her.
Fuck it, we ball.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm not entirely home right now.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Oh, God.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying
Never.
to
Fuck
get
you.
out of here alive.
Maybe I don't want that.
This is not fucking whatever the hell his name is, and you're not fucking Cthulhu. Are
The
the
blade.
resist?
Move the blade.
No, fuck you.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step
You're
forward.
damn right I'm resisting.
We both know this isn't you.
I don't think that matters anymore.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh no. Oh no.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
How?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
It's not. It's
Two of you
pointless.
have literally doomed everyone.
Yeah.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Them's the breaks, man.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that seems like a way to deal with it.
Fair enough. Please. Aim for the head.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
Fair enough.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just
Damn.
end like this, right?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. Much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It is not worth tears.
Yeah.
Thing goes dark, and you die.
Huh.
Them's the break? Huh?
Wait, hang on.
Hold on a second.
You're on a
Hold on a
path
goddamn minute.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh,
You're
Now hang
here
the
to
fuck
slay
on.
her.
huh?
If you don't,
Still chapter
the
2.
end of the
Yeah.
world.
Are we gonna go down there and there's just a corpse?
It's gonna be like a fucking Halo game. We're gonna be able to see our dead body.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? I like this one.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Morals, please. I think they left the building already.
I love how instead of being like, oh no, I can't kill the princess, It's more of fuck the narrator.
Yep.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, this is literally just fuck the narrator.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
The smitten.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Our beloved.
Bro, Hero, it's not that big of a deal. This dude is priceless.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. So all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
4?
Debatable. Really, really debatable.
Oh, okay, now I understand the 4.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Exactly, and that's why he's priceless.
I mean, I want a
What
little
can I
more than a
say?
peck.
A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
He's not wrong, though.
Yeah. That's a fair question.
That is a fair question. We're gonna go with it.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
What do you mean a version of... Actually, I take that question back.
If you're back here, I'm
Yeah.
assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Sorta.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
That is a factually correct statement.
Well, not you in
Yeah.
the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Is it, though? Is the world really at stake? We don't know that.
Bend the knee.
Huh?
I beg to differ.
What do you mean, beg the knee?
Bend.
What do you mean, bend?
I'm not going to argue with you.
Bend the
I'm just
knee.
going to take a deep
Give
breath
in.
and assume that whoever is
Okay.
making the decisions here has the
No,
common
not
sense
you,
to
the
ignore
narrator.
your
Oh.
protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I wouldn't know that.
Ooh.
I wouldn't know that now, would I?
Yeah.
Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
But we don't know that.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
That is an excellent question. One I have no way to answer.
If
Yeah.
it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Not a clue.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't know. Because, again, you literally got me killed.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted, yes, but I'm gonna have to... Nobody is an angel.
Yeah.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Yeah, but the more you narrow it down and simplify it, the more complex it sounds. Those are both very good options. As much as I just want to turn around, we already did that bit.
Yeah.
That's right, you can't stop all of us.
Right, because there's 3 of us now.
We're going to
Yeah.
sweep her off her feet and it's the last thing anyone does.
Sure.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
But what is the right call? Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay, let's hear it. You wouldn't I wouldn't happen to have any tinfoil to prevent you from doing that shit again, would I?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
But she hasn't said all that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's really hard to judge someone's character when you're working with like a paragraph.
We already told you we'll not be alone.
Well, I mean, if someone just
Your lies
said,
can't be
"I'm a
trusted.
Nazi," that's a pretty
Certainty is
telling
the
sentence.
only thing in the world we can believe.
Fair enough.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
You're not wrong.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay, whoever made this game was having fun.
Bro. This man. Bro.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
He's not
Don't
wrong.
pay their bickering any mind.
Yeah.
Focus on the task ahead.
Counterpoint, their bickering is funny as fuck.
Counterpoint, suck my dick.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone
Hey, wait a minute.
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries.
The cabin
Prison
looks different.
befitting a royal
Yeah.
prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Homeboy, you're forgetting the mirror.
The blade
Yeah,
is
whatever.
your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this.
There
right.
wasn't a mirror last time.
Yeah. Oh, you can look at the mirror.
Yeah, I'm just gonna approach the mirror. Fuck talking about it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. Isn't much to see here.
Are you sure about
Are you
that?
sure
What are you
about
talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Can confirm.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What?
Just a little bit ridiculous.
But there was a mirror a second ago,
There still is a mirror.
and now it's gone. Pity.
No, I think that's like
Could have
a...
a feather out of place, and now we'll
Window
never know.
of some
Can't
sort.
gallantly sweep her off her feet if we
Because
have a
that's
feather out of
where
place.
it was.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a
Yeah.
banner.
Yeah.
Should we take the blade this time? Well, we clearly needed it last time.
Yes, but... I mean, he threw it down to us anyway. I'm
You're
guessing
right.
he'll do it again.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
We know what kind of scenery you were looking at. It's fine.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Debatable. That is a factually incorrect
So
sentence.
focus
No!
on not letting yourself get distracted.
Technically, we didn't perma-die.
Though that was more of a mercy kill.
Yeah.
It's just going to be thrown down to us. There's no point in teaking it.
The door to the basement creaks
Yeah.
open, revealing an intricate stairway. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The
Yeah.
basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Lumiere, get your ass out here.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't know.
I don't
A
know about
soft
that.
voice carries up the stairs.
Maybe leaving's the best option.
Hello? Is someone there?
No, goodbye.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Okay, dude.
Ignoring Smitten for a moment, her voice is noticeably different.
Just a tad.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Exactly.
Still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Correct.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I could say the same about you, sir.
But I'm being manipulated by two different parties. Instructions unclear. I will now proceed to do whatever the fuck I want.
We walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Oh.
princess. There's a heavy chain
She's
around
different.
her wrist, binding her.
Yeah,
to
just
the
a little bit.
wall.
A noticeable amount.
Yeah. Hey, the chain's different too. Or maybe it's just drawn differently at range.
My love,
At range?
we're here to
No,
rescue
it's
you from
noticeably
your
different.
unjust and foul
Yeah.
imprisonment.
It went from the wrist almost to the elbow last time. Now it's just a cuff.
Yeah.
The chain looks slightly thinner as well.
You know she can't hear you,
Yeah.
right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Bro, I fucking love this, man.
Oh, your
Like-
spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Bro, the first good line the narrator has had so far. Holy shit.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Oh
I
no.
was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh no. Wait a minute.
Hang on. What?
Wouldn't come back. I was so fixated on the first sentence I overlooked the second.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is different.
So I guess the narrator's the only one out of the loop.
Well, or he's lying.
That's a possible solution. But I think he did sound genuinely confused.
Did you hear that?
We'll figure out.
She said we're dashing.
Yes, unfortunately she did.
And she called us a hero.
Oh. Okay,
I see.
I've lost both of you now. I truly am going this alone.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I have to agree with the narrator again? What the hell? This is bullshit.
Universe is this?
I want a refund. I want to go back to the last universe where I'm currently dead.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
That's right, villain.
I guess he was.
You killed us. Well, she killed us.
Again, mercy killing. Fair enough.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Fair enough.
And you've done it before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
Ayo, the first.
What matters is you have a chance.
How many of you fuckers are there? How many of me are there?
Too many to count.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes.
Fair enough,
Never
fuck
saw
the
the world
narrator.
end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Bro is determined.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
I was gonna make a simp joke, but this goes far, far beyond that.
Well,
It does. It does though. This is some next level shit.
Omega simp.
A new simp tier discovered. What do you mean? We know exactly why. You know what? That's an excellent question.
You died, and now we're talking.
What?
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
What do you mean? I died, and now we're talking.
Okay, so that confirms that she is talking about that.
Yeah.
Extremely unfair.
Just for that last sentence, let's do it.
Another version of me wasn't decided drastic action. It was for good reason.
Why are you defending yourself? You didn't do anything.
Well,
That's okay.
Kinda
You were
did.
just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I feel it's relatively obvious. He's the copy.
true.
Like, so the two of us are more or less the same thing. So every time it loops, we remember, but it's a different narrator every time.
I guess. It's a different world.
I didn't bring anywhere near enough gamer subs for this.
Go on, let's destroy another world.
Bro, don't say that shit in mid-sip. I almost spit all over my monitor. Bruh. Almost all over my monitor.
Oh no.
Bro, I was mid-swig too. That would have been aw.
IRL, you laugh, you lose.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something wrong about this chief. Also, notice how... Now that I'm actually staring at her, there's a lot different. Also, now she has 2 slits on her throat.
Interesting. Well, I think that's just shading.
I sure hope so. Because
Imagine.
because of the implication.
That's because she's perfect.
Okay, bud.
Oh no.
Okay, Omega Simp.
We're going from simp to Andrew Tate territory, and I don't like it.
Wait, hang on.
I'm laughing my ass off, but I don't like it.
I don't know. I think that'd be the other end of the spectrum.
Not necessarily, considering his views on women.
Well, you see,
Think
one
she
end
has
is
someone like him telling her what to do.
yeah. It's like, well, one end is I have no rights, and the other end is women have no rights, you know? Like, pretty big difference.
But you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to say.
There's no one else like me.
Debatable.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Ooh.
You're not wrong. The soundtrack in this game.
Interesting. Why did you stab me?
I understand why,
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
You're way too uppity about that. I think that's one of the worst things you could But by all means, take my kneecaps and everything below it, but please don't remove anything below my elbows.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are?
Yes.
We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay.
Bullshit.
I don't think that's how being captured works, but okay.
Neither do I.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I guess we're about to try.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Does anyone have some exotic butters? I know you've been around the internet long enough to get that joke.
Well, yeah.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
It's okay, I brought some lubricant.
Oh God. Why? I just wanted to make a harmless nod to FNAF, but no, we had to go there. We had to go there.
I mean, I feel like that's the voice of the spittin'. Fuck.
Oh my God. Also, I apologize for the bit of a cough I have at the moment, recovering from COVID. Also, I feel like stoic and smiling go against each other. If you look up stoic in the dictionary.
True.
Then again, the first time I heard the word stoic, it was a Payday 2 perk deck, so what do I know?
No.
Extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Bizarre, sure, but monstrous,
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, that worked so well last time.
It worked last time, but the opposite.
Yeah.
Would if you had a weapon.
Exactly.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You know what? That's a fucking vibe.
You wouldn't.
If he won't, I will.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah, so instead we're going to spend the rest of our lives playing chaperone to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Maybe killing her is the simple solution.
Yeah, but when has the simple solution ever been?
And gingerly slide her hand.
I cannot believe that actually fucking worked.
I'll be damned.
Okay.
We're doomed.
Yeah, I was
How?
gonna say that shackle is a little loose.
Wait. That shackle is visibly bigger than the rest of her arm.
Yes.
I can't believe it. I guess I have to.
So was this always an option, or did the smitten make this happen?
I guess the smitten made it happen. I mean, it's better than seeing her arm get broken in half again.
Yes, it
But I
is.
have a feeling that's about to happen to us.
I told you.
Debatable.
There's no
We might.
life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Bro, that's some eldritch god bullshit right there.
Yeah.
But sure. True believer. Let's go with it.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Fair.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Alright, maybe bringing the blade wasn't a good idea.
Who needs a weapon when we have the
Yeah.
power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Great question.
That's an excellent question.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love.
That doesn't feel like the eyes of someone who would actually do that.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Fair.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
But is that the truth,
I
though?
think I want to leave,
Yeah.
and I think
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Fuck.
Oh. We are not on the same page.
I mean, that's what the voice of the smitten wants to do.
I'd actually challenge that.
Yeah, fair enough.
That doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel right.
Just her genuinely throwing that right back at me. That's not it doesn't really matter. What do you want to do? That's something in my brain skipped and I reset.
Yeah.
So do we press the issue or do we just continue?
This is your adventure.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh God. Oh no. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. What happened?
She can't just want to make it.
Oh, and the edges of the screen are getting darker too.
It makes sense to
Yeah.
me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Oh, the design got a whole lot simpler. Look at her hair.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's a lot more jagged and now it's more anime-esque.
Broken? What's going on?
As I said, something skipped.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Perfect.
Oh, she reset.
Yippee!
So did the soundtrack.
Oh,
Yeah.
phew. She's back to normal.
And normal is relative at
What
this
are you
point.
talking about? Our Angel's always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
Personality-wise or drawing-wise, my guy?
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Again, based. Based as fuck.
I like to think
Yeah.
you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
I'm not entirely sure about that smile, Chief.
It doesn't have to be so happy like this.
I mean, or getting a quote-unquote happy ending is a hell of a lot better than being stabbed to death in a basement.
Yeah.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
We're
The
about
world ends.
It's, oh, isn't
Apparently
that
so.
interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
again.
Yeah,
That's a
figures.
familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Yeah, but now there's two of us.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
You know what? Fuck it. Smitten, take over.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
I'd say Satan take the wheel, but Smitten take the wheel.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I don't know. His misses are significantly lower than his hits.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Bro, you and me both, Hero.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Huh? What magic is this?
Bro, the power of love, apparently.
Ha! I knew it. Your words are
The
no
power of boners.
of our hearts.
Oh,
bound
God.
together as one.
Is it the power of love or lust? That's the question.
For Smitten, it's definitely love. Not even genuinely love, just the concept of it.
True.
You and the princess make
Being
your
in
way
love with the
upstairs,
idea of
and
being in love.
blade, that's right.
Yeah.
There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Nah, I'm good.
Just stab her now.
You're taking every opportunity.
That would be cool as
at the
fuck.
end of the world.
That would be so cruel.
Hate you.
Good, the feeling's mutual.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Oh, there it
No,
is
you
again.
wanted it.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step out.
Oh, got an achievement. Your love will
Lovely.
set you free.
Free. Okay, now where's the stabby stabby?
Bro, do you hear the music changing?
Yes. Also, the sides of the screen are red.
That they... Oh, fuck.
A happy ending at last.
I don't
Ah,
know,
time
man.
to get stabbed.
I guess so.
We did it. What should we do now?
I appear
Ron?
to be dying.
I appear to be going into cardiac arrest. Oh, fuck, I'm taking a screenshot. Hold up.
What do you mean taking a screenshot?
Taking a screenshot. Pictures taken before disaster.
Yeah.
Where did everything go?
Where
Huh.
did everything go?
Where did he go?
What do you mean, where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Cole. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Do you want a sweater?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I don't have pointy objects or threads.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Ah, that's interesting.
Hey, there's the mirror again. What the fuck? You don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away. Sorry. And it's left something else in her place. Yeah, it's the fucking mirror.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
There's quite literally nothing to search.
Is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
That's an excellent question.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Let's crack to
Look.
it.
I can't believe she was taken away from us.
Look, now is not the time for self-deprecation.
Nope, now would be the time for action.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
The villain
Guess so.
vanquished.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It certainly can.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The decision's already been made.
It wasn't much of a decision.
It's quite literally the only thing in existence. We're doing it. Oh,
You can save.
what the hell did I just... Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
did you right-click?
Yeah, I've been left-clicking this entire
Yeah.
time. Which, I'm glad they did that instead of everything just kind of auto-moving.
Yeah.
Gaze into your reflection. They're gone.
But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
Oh.
It's you.
Damn right, it's me, Golden Freddy, eat your heart out.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here.
Oh, part of the screen's moving.
That's neat.
That's really fucking cool. Oh, and this side moves too. It's really cool.
Huh? You are at the cabin.
What the fuck? Is that a... Wait, what the fuck?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Thank God it's just arms. It could have been so much worse if it was anything other than arms.
Yeah?
What are you?
What the fuck is going on?
I wish those exact words were the question. Oh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win if we attack.
Probably not, but
You know what? Sure, fuck it. That's a good question to start with.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay.
but were you always
You
the
speak in
princess?
circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
And with one statement, my head hurts.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
She got me there.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Bird man thing? Yep, sure.
I think that you are like me.
Please, for the love of God, elaborate on that statement.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
All right.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Huh? Well, that explains why she kept changing.
Yeah.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What do you mean served her? That's a person.
Is it?
It's some sort of living being.
Or is it but an organ? Face.
But then again, what makes a person a person?
Great question.
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Smitten, get your ass back out here.
I believe he is
The
dead.
space we're in is vacant.
Or
Nothing comes here but us.
as
Or-
dead as
or
something
like-
can be.
Or like her, did our fragments form back into one?
True.
I know only that they are.
Alright. What happens now?
Nothing as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
That explains the hands.
That does explain the hands.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Shit, why not?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Alright.
Everything, until we meet again.
Okay.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
That's actually kind of sad. Reassuring, but sad. Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Fucking God. There you go. There's your jump scare.
not much of a jump scare. It's more of just, you're dead.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a
I love a
path
missile.
in the woods, and at the end
You'll
of that
know it
path
when you see it.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So are we killing her this time?
Sure, fuck it.